Good morning, everybody. This is pop art painter Jamie Roxx, and this is Artist Notes. Today we're going to be talking about my painting of Snake Plissken. Snake Plissken, he is the protagonist of the cult classic film Escape from New York and later Escape from LA. He's portrayed by Kurt Russell, and the character was created by John Carpenter and screenwriter Nick Castle. He's an anti-hero. He is a former Special Forces operator and war hero in World War III who has now turned criminal. The movies follow his apprehension by the United States police force and subsequent conscription to extract the top secret material from New York City and Los Angeles, namely the president in New York City and the president's daughter in Los Angeles. Well, she's got a little thing that controls satellite. Watch the movie, it's very cool. Anyhow, New York City and Los Angeles in the movies have it's a dystopian setting. Man, I can't talk this morning. Dystopian setting. And both of those cities have been converted entirely into maximum security prisons. Very cool movies, both of them. Escape from LA, people were kind of on the fence a little bit about. I get it. Escape from New York was awesome, though. Phenomenal movie. And Snake Plissken he's such a badass and cool character. Of course, I had to paint him. Okay, let's see what else. More about Escape from New York. Oh, okay, yeah. I heard about this, too, a few years back. They had planned to do a remake. And they've been doing this a couple times. I guess in 2007, they announced that Gerard Butler would play the role of Snake Plissken in a remake of Escape from New York. Kurt Russell and everybody freaked out. Nobody liked it. That's a terrible idea. And I don't know, he might do okay. Probably not. Now, there is a rumor that they were then... let's see. It was Gerard Butler, and then Josh Brolin. They were going to get to try to play Snake Plissken. I don't know about that. Josh Brolin, of course, you might know as the young Tommy Lee Jones's character, Agent K, in the third Men in Black. So I don't know if he would do all right. I don't know. He seems like an all right actor, but I don't know. I personally can't picture him as Snake Plissken, but that's just me, Who knows? Maybe he'll do a good job at it. I don't know. In 2010, no, granted, that was 6 years ago. They said the project was back on track, and the guy who wrote Wall Street, Money Never Sleeps, was going to be writing it. And Alan Loeb, 6 years ago, man. So who knows? They will probably try to remake it at some point, and everybody on Facebook will freak out. They've been remaking movies. I tell you, whenever I see people freak out, they're like, oh, why mess with the classic? You realize, like, the Wizard of Oz and Frankenstein and all. Frankenstein was a silent movie. They made a version of that in 1917. So, when people freak out, oh, why is Hollywood doing this now? Hollywood's always done that, baby. Hollywood has always done that. A good story, hey, man, it makes money. Investors make money. Everybody's happy. I don't mean to get on a rant. Enough about that. Let's talk about the painting I painted. Okay, I wanted this painting to be, I don't know, even though it's not set in the winter or whatnot, it's just the coldness of that dark future kind of inspired me. I wanted to do this in more cool tones, which I did. Now, if you look at the face of the painting, I'll just get this out of the way first. Of course, when I do the musculature and whatnot under the skin, on this, I normally use a gray or a light brown to do that, sometimes a red, depending, and then lay the skin on top of that, and then shadow and dark on top of that. This time I used a blue underneath, and it does give it kind of not so much a ghostly look, I wouldn't go that far, but it definitely gives it more of a cool, feel. The hair was a pain in the neck on this. Dark hair, I spent a lot of time on this hair. But then we moved to the great part of this painting that I loved. I really kind of flexed my muscles a little bit on this, my chops. the jacket, and the shirt's cool. The shirt's cool. The shirt's got. I was really playing with the light and whatnot. I normally hard shadow stuff where it's there might be, I don't know, maybe 10 different colors of paint, maybe less sometimes, actually. This, I went all out, man. I was blending and doing all kinds of crazy traditional painting stuff. And it really comes through. It really pops on this. And the shadow work is just, I'm patting myself on the back. I'm not trying to sound conceited or anything like that. I was just really geeked on how it came out. Of course, the background is just again light blue, and there is the top blue on that has about 4 different shades of blue going in it, but it's contrast background to give it more of a pop feel and make it a Roxx painting, if you know what I mean. So anyhow, that is the painting. Oh, and I should mention too his eye patch. On that, I was going to just do like the black eye patch like he has. But I wanted to give a little bit of shadow and whatnot because eye patches don't lie flat. That's proper. Don't lie flat. There is usually convexness to them, and so I wanted to give a little bit of a highlight in that, so it's like about a gray value. Well, it's dark, baby. It's dark, but you can see it. And this painting really, in person, of course, like I always say, just really pops, and it's really, really cool. Okay, the painting is 16 by 20. It comes professionally back finished, of course. We finished the backs of these paintings real nice with a heavy-duty art paper. It is wired. It comes out of the package, the crating. When you receive it, it's ready to go on the wall, man. All my paintings come with Artist Provence. That's the paperwork, which is signed, of course, by me and has my fingerprint on there in paint, man. So there's no question that I painted this. Also, under the back finishing in the future at some point, if anybody were so inclined to look, they'll find another matching fingerprint. So the paperwork, the Provence, matches the painting. It goes together. That's good to know when you get to the point, if you're not at that point already, when you insure your art collection. Very important that you have all the paperwork and Artist Provence and all that. And I mean, it's not just art people being snoots, it's insurance people being business people. So there you go. It also comes with a couple cards to pass out to friends or anybody you think that might be interested in painting from me. I appreciate that. And a little bio about me. So there you go. This painting is currently, this is the end of February. Today is the 25th, 2016 of February. This is in our eBay auctions. You can always get to our eBay auctions on my website, www.jamieroxx.us, www.jamieroxx.us. And just click where it says eBay auctions. And there you go. So enjoy, and I hope Snake here will be, looking at you not that impressed. No, it's terrible. If you know the character, which I'm sure you do if you're bidding on this painting, that's kind of his thing, Okay, that's it for today. Enjoy, and thanks for listening, and I hope this painting will be on your wall soon. Thanks for listening. Bye.